train monster back, welcome, hello. If you play that in reverse, you'll get a special message. Except you won't, because I'm not going through the effort of speaking my intro and then editing it into reverse. That's too much work. But maybe sometime in the future when I have more desire. Let's play Monster Train, shall we? We're Stygian today. I'm gonna continue to... The intros have changed. One day they will return to the same as they once were. Is what I will... I can't keep up the new and exciting intros forever, but... Are they new and exciting? Yes. Don't tell me they aren't. I have a good time with them anyway. It's a little fun. We have fun here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to it. Plating Seal, Daedalus, Curse Fell, Patient Seraph, Mollusk Mage, Fledgling, and Preserve. We're Stygian Exile, Hellhorned. Stygian Default Hellhorned? That's my shit, dude. I love it. Stygian Exile Hellhorned? I am less sure. We shall see. Hammer Chestplates is nice, effectively doubling Tethys' health. Tethys' health is good. Damn. This was the week that I was gonna finally play Conduit Tethys. And what do I get instead? Nothing. Tragic. Okay. I'll play Frostbite here. Frostbite's fine. Frostbite with 6 HP, don't mind if I do. Wouldn't mind playing a little Siren Shark action here. We'll take the aggressive amulet, even though it's going to be a little scary for the imps giving damage shield up. I think it should be fine, and I really want to get unit drafts. Stygian unit drafts are very much worth it. To me. Playing bottom 4 here feels bad, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine for me to play Tethys here. And then do this. We can ping off the damage shield with the imp number 2. I think that's fine. There's so many units in this deck, there's no way I don't hit one. Yeah. So I always get this Apprentice of Light here. I want to think about... This is a tough combat. This is not a it plays itself sort of combat. I want to play this Train Steward here. He has 11 HP, he'll die to this. Which is a problem, but it's a problem that we have to face later. We have different issues to handle right now. Okay. I mean, hopefully I can... 7-9, you're at 4 HP. The boss is going to spawn. I believe this boss spawns with a Trusted Priest behind. I want to put the Impling here. But if I do that... I don't think I can play the Impling here. If I play the Impling, I'm going to be letting this floor walk past me. I think I have to play the Steward for 9 HP. Yeah. Because this Steward has to hit the damage shield so that Tethys can finish this guy, and then I can draw Frozen Lance or Queen's Impling next turn, whichever one. Okay. As long as this boss actually does spawn with a healer behind him, we're fine. Oh no. I thought he spawned with a healer. Oh my, I think I'm dead. Maybe not dead, but that's really bad. Ooh, you don't like to see it. I need to play both Mollusk Mages here. They'll give us a little more time at the very least. The fact that the Steward is at 2 HP is also a big downer. Alright, never mind. We're fine. Double Mollusk Mage in the clutch. Thank the Lord. Made it. I thought that was a healer. Apparently I was wrong. I wonder if there's a trick you can find. I think it's just you have to remember. It's tough. Maybe there's only 3 combats here? Damage shield combat, the tanky combat. Oh, there's the clergy combat. The clergy one's the one that I'm not thinking of. So there's one where the boss spawns with clergy, one where they spawn with a healer, and 2 where they spawn with a damage dealer. Okay. Yeah, fine. I'm gonna take Daedalus here. Unsurprising, I'm sure. I like Rage Serum here. We're most likely going to be playing Incant. Rage Serum's a good card in Incant, but Fortify's a lot better. Fortify does the same thing Rage Serum does, but it also has the added benefit of protecting Tethys. Could play Offering Monument. I don't think I have anything to make an infinite out of it. I'll just take the Shark. Shark is good. I like playing with the Shark. What would I take from Hellhorned Banner here? I don't know. Endless, Incant Armor 2 and plus 10. Might take a Steelworker here. It's Incant Armor 2 and I can just get it on Steelworker right now. And then he's done. Like he's slightly worse than the Shark, but ultimately... Let me think about it. If I play 2 spells on Steelworker's floor, he would have 9 health, and if I play 2 spells on the Shark's floor, it would be 10 health. So it's like, at 1 spell, Steelworker is going to be better, at 2 and above, Shark's going to be better, but I just pressed skip. Sorry. That's my mistake. That's my bad. I've been playing so much Slay the Spire that I went to press skip as like a reflex. I'm going to have to break that one. Because in Slay the Spire, I like... When there's a card choice that I'm uncertain about, I press the skip card button, then I like bring up the map, and I look through the map, and then I look through my cards, talk through all my cards real quick, and that's just reflex. I will have to break that habit. My mistake. Okay, it's not a big deal to skip that, by the way. Like, I'm not gonna lose the run over it or anything, because I just put the Incant Armor 2 on like a Mollusk Mage, and that just sits in front of Tethys now. It's not ideal, but it's fine. But I'll make sure that I mean, no guarantees, but I'll do my best to make sure that doesn't happen again. Could have also Incant Armor 2'd on the Shark of Frostbite variety. However, he's supposed to be frontlining these goons away for me, so I can take this trial. I can take this trial and I just put the Shark on the top floor with Tethys. Whoa, my voice. Hello? Need to take a drink of water after that one. There we go. Stay hydrated, everybody. So this is 4 triggers of Incant, which is 12. I need all 3 of these to go up. I can't kill any of them. Put the Queen Implings here to catch a collector. If I don't let all 4 of them go up, then they don't die, and I take damage. Prefer to not take damage here. Now, on this one, I will actually use Daedalus, I think. I can kill 2 of them, I'm not risking them much. I can sometimes pull a Frozen Lance to kill this guy and save health. Pretty sure this boss is last night. I didn't look too closely though, I will admit it. Another problem with playing Incant in this run is I don't have a whole lot of Incant. Like, I don't have spells. Maybe a problem. It is last night. Good. Mollusk Mage, finally. I will freeze the Fledgling Imp. I think we're not in a bad spot here by any means. I think we're absolutely fine on this combat. I need to add more cards to Incant with, but other than that, this run's looking fine. I think that we remove Train Stewards, we remove some Imps, and maybe we get going here. Hard to take Crypt Builder with no discard on this run. I think I skipped this, but maybe I take Titan's Gratitude. Maybe I just take Crypt Builder. 3 energy to knock a heavy down is pretty good, but I'm gonna go Titan's Gratitude. I think it's the middle ground between skipping and taking Crypt Builder. You could make a case for Energy Siphon here, but with only 5... Really with only 1 damage spell, with only 6 total damage spells, and 1 of them that's good, it's hard to take a spell weakness card here. I'll take Titan's Gratitude. Welder Helper is good. Yeah. Well, maybe not. You know what? I'm gonna take the Hornbreak over the Welder Helper. Welder Helper sounds really good, but it's just one use of 20 armor, which is good, but it's not game winning. Hornbreak is a nice little like backline ping. It gives us some good stuff there. On top of that, I need more cards to Incant with. I guess I'll pick the Offering Monument this time. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I guess I'll take it. Offering Monument isn't a bad card. I'm just gonna need... I'm gonna need more spells. Multi-strike. Could have taken Brandon. We got great upgrades for Brandon here. But alas, I did not. Give me the roll. Large stone. Could large stone this and it becomes like... This is a really weird play, but this is kind of like just having Hot Shark. Or not Hot Shark, Armor Shark, rather. Probably want to do this on Offering Monument though, but I don't have anything to Incant for value. Like, it feels really bad. I'm gonna large the Shark. That's gonna be the play here. Don't need any of these. It feels like we're in a bad spot overall right now. This is definitely an energy run. I need the game to give me one of the sirens and I'll feel better. Even still, it's not great. We're gonna play mid floor here because we lost space top floor. Let's put this here. Gonna play Shark Tethys, Offering Monument, I suppose. I let the Offering Monument tank, I think. They changed how this works. I remember seeing this. If Offering Monument takes damage, it takes... How does it work? It's like its health. When it loses 5 max HP, it also loses 5 current HP. That's what I'm trying to say. I will ping this bomb. I don't mind the incants on this goon. A shame about the Mollusk Mage missing incants. Also, obviously, Shark in the back is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Oh, I didn't need to play that. We aren't by any means in a bad spot on the... Like, we're gonna survive this combat. I'm using the Offering Monument just kind of to save me a little health on the Shark to guarantee it, but we should be fine. It's gonna be energy, so I can play out all of these units in this deck. And also it helps against Curse Fel. And then hopefully we can find the answer to how on earth am I ever dealing with double heavies here? How in the universe do I deal with 2 heavies on a run like this? It's a very solid I don't know right now. Just gonna play the Frozen Lances for the armor. Doesn't matter a ton either way. We are fine here. We're probably gonna handle it through spells. I would like to pick up maybe Siren of the Sea. I don't know though. Siren Song helps. Yeah, I'll take Siren Song here. For sure. Consumer, huh? Probably not. Probably not Consumer. Yeah, I don't like any of these. Consumer Branded and Alpha Fiend, I don't think so for any of these. Alpha Fiend's like a boss killer, slow scaling eventually. Like towards the tail end of a combat he can kill a heavy. Once he gets up to like 50 if you give him multi-strike. On his own though, that's just not right. And Branded Warrior, I don't see it here. Okay. This has to be energy. As much as I hate it because we have 29 cards and they're all like really bad, I need the energy. And I'm gonna go to the Stygian banner over the removals here. Okay, Armor Shark is good. It's not perfect, but it's good. Queen's Tail helps this deck a lot, actually. And I said I'd try Conduit, but this is definitely not a Conduit run. As I look at it now, my my situation is not a good one for Conduit, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. And Heaven's Seal. That's just gonna do 50. I will take damage if I take Heaven's Seal, so it's not worth it. I need the Frostbite to tick down over 2 or 3 floors to kill the heavies. No shark. Okay. I can at the very least play Frozen Lance. We get our imp and play another lance. There's the shark. Good. The shark is going to play a big role in actually killing these early heavies in this midsection of the game as we work towards our good future here. Just freeze the deadweight, get it out of the rotation. The Meep shall inherit the earth, as it is known. Doesn't matter who dies. I maybe should have played a little differently, but Train Steward instead of that imp, but... Not the Rage Imp, but maybe Train Steward over the Fledgling Imp. Sorry, Rage Imp is Fledgling Imp. What are you? Queen's Impling. That's the name. Oh, this is maybe Mollusk Mage is gonna be our big winner here. Maybe this is a run where at the end of it I'm gonna go, man, Mollusk Mage really hard carried this. I didn't think about it, but Mollusk Mage can really add a ton here, huh? With that attune damage, maybe that's gonna be our heavy plan. It doesn't seem the worst. Especially if we put the second one down ever. What I'm really seeing here is I gotta get rid of Train Stewards from this deck because they're so hard to play with all of these units. Okay, I'm starting to see it now. Frozen Lance is gonna become maybe our most important card. If you can believe it. Gotta clear these Train Stewards out, okay. We take 6 total from the combat, not so bad. Top 4 setup against Pyrolite Master, but what can you do? Don't answer with not set up top 4, that's ridiculous. Don't be absurd. You can just scale a little armor here is all. I will not do that piercing. I may as well play this Train Steward though, no reason not to. The Frostbite will run out anyway. Okay. Another one where we're cutting it a little close. The armor on the Mollusk Mage very important, but yeah, that's fine. Hey, Unnamed Tome seems really good in the Seraph. Seraph the Patient seems good to me. Branding Right's okay, but it's actually, no, Branding Right's bad here. Why is Branding Right bad? I will give you 10 seconds to solve this question yourself. As I look at Impish Scholar. No Impish Scholar. So Branding Right's bad because it's going to be played on a floor with Mollusk Mage. Branding Right's going to do 13 damage and Pierce. It's going to be 2 energy gains, 7 armor. And I can't play it on Tethys or on Mollusk Mage. So, with that being said, I will skip. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that Last Stand when I have no rage is also a bad choice. Looking for Endless here. And Endless and as many Incant Armor 2s as you have in stock. That's all it is. Incant Armor 2. Oh, beautiful. Okay. This is everything we need for the late game now. We just have to get there. I'm gonna purge. Purge Train Stewards. I'm not gonna purge the Frozen Lances. I'm gonna start purging Imps next. Frozen Lances are actually pretty important here. For right now, anyway. Hell's Banners is really good. Excellent. Great 2 relics. Even with the energy, I'm happy to have more energy because this is just... Once I play out all these units, I am happy. Self-Made Harpy is fine. And Multi-Strike is fine because we have the Endless on the Shark. No Endless on the Shark and I don't take this Multi-Strike for sure. No doubt. This deck doesn't feel like it has 28 cards. What's in here? I don't even know. I guess it doesn't feel that way because of the offering monument, I bet. I can clear this 4. I want to only kill 1. I don't want this Impling to survive. An Impling surviving would just lead to Overcharge Tank being a little more powerful than I'm comfortable with him being. Don't silence up here. Silence this, actually. This isn't a boss that I can silence. Gotta be careful, the harvests are gonna be a problem. This round is the only one we have to think particularly much about. Once we're through this one, it's no big deal. Nice, okay. Can even rage. Look at that. Not bad. I will hold this Mollusk Mage. I'll just hit this guy. It's fine. Okay, so no real fear here now. Taking draw from Fell, assuming we make it through there, which we should with this shark. I think the shark should secure it for me more or less. Good fortify. I was hoping to hit, yeah, something to kill here. Put down another fledgling imp here. Seems good. Look at that, I hit fortify again. There's a theoretical, not infinite, but it's like it's a pseudo-infinite where if you get enough... If I remove enough cards from this, I could just play armor, fortify, like 20 times off of the offering monument, and that can lead to some value, potentially. However, I don't really think it's that good. It requires a bit of luck. And also, the outcome, I guess it would just incant the floor a bunch of times, which is pretty worth it. So maybe it's worth trying. I would have to remove a bunch of cards that are not units though, which is kind of weird to do. I'd start removing like Frozen Lances and things like that. But with the Preserve you can get there as well, right? Preserve enough times and you get it. So it's worth thinking about. I can take Infused Mallet here. There's no downside. The 4 we just passed is the 4 where you're scared of Infused Mallet. So Crystalline Seeds isn't great here. I've taken it in the past as I need something to incant with, but this isn't the sort of situation for it. So I'll give it a skip. Maybe Inferno. It's a heavy answer. We have plenty of these. Could do Impressive as well as a heavy answer. We could just like, we could freeze Impressive and then play an Imp on the floor with the Mollusk Mage and then just have the Impressive as a loaded bullet. I'm gonna go with Inferno here. I think Inferno can answer heavies for us pretty well. I'm gonna keep going removals. Totem Fragment is great. That's a good answer. Go ahead and pull Train Steward and pull... I think the Queen's Implings are a little better than the Fledgling Imps, although the Fledgling Imps have been pretty good. So I'll take the Queen's Impling out here. Okay. Multi-strike? No, I'm looking for health. I'll roll. I'm only looking for minor upgrades here. Yeah, Incant Armor 2 is good. Give this Mollusk Mage 510. That's fine. I'm not gonna come to any more steel shops ideally, although I should have looked ahead before I said that. Yeah, I'm not going to another steel shop, so I may as well just spend it all there. This should be fine. If we draw our Frostbite Shark not on turn 3, we're happy. Okay. We have a lot of ways to still hit here. No worries yet. Right, you can begin to be worried. Wrong shark, and I have to take ultimate penance damage now? That's not great. Not ideal, but I guess I don't think that curse. We have to be super careful with the curses is all, because if they pile up on me in any way, I end up dying because I just stopped drawing cards. But maybe I was too concerned about it there. Our first times through the deck are really good, I gotta say. The extra energy is really nice, plus the offering monument here. It's letting us pump out a lot of value very quickly. Put the fledgling imp in front, I guess. I want to hold on to this Mollusk Mage until the offering monument's gone. Don't need to Inferno anything here. Okay. We're getting there, I would say. I would give us the rating on this run right now is a very solid, we're getting there. Take my energy, I'll take my incants if you don't mind. Almost bottom card. Very close. And I'll not play Titan's Gratitude here. There's nothing really for me to hold this Silence Tome for. There's actually nothing at all on Curse Spell other than curses. Yeah, we get 22 on each of those. We just wait for her to be up here so we can incant. Or just throw it down to incant whenever, I guess, really. Put this behind. Hey, we get 3 days. This is a pretty good Inferno. I don't care about those imps dying. They're gonna die eventually anyway. I guess I miss a little damage here for them dying, but it's fine. Freeze the Frozen Lance. I should have froze the Hornbreak, actually. I can play the Frozen Lances, I can't play the Hornbreak here. It's fine, we got the Spell Weakness. The Spell Weakness plus the double Mollusk Mage puts us in a position where we do, like, an absurd amount of damage to these guys. And our deck is very consistent after we draw through it the first time, and our first time through is good, so overall I feel fine here. 74. This saves me more than if I play the Ultimate Penance. This saves me 6 instead of 5. Very close. Very, very similar. But worth it. We're in a definite we kill fell here sort of position. Not a question. But a fact. Man, this Totem Fragment is so good. Because it lets us kill these enemies without them getting to swing. Which is a very good thing to have. Okay, I just took damage for no reason. I took damage because I wanted to Inferno Fell. I don't recommend that. I really just wanted to Inferno Fell though. It felt good too. I would do it again. Alright. Good here. Go to some magic shops and hopefully we can put it all together. These are great. Ancient Synergy or Ice Empire here. Both are really good. I like Ice Empire more. Card's nuts. Draw for sure. Gonna take, probably gonna remove some imps. Although I can remove 2 Frozen Lances now. I think it's fine. We have enough spells that are good that once we play through the deck the first time, which the imps help with like quite a bit, the Frozen Lances are worse. So it's fine. Take Crystallis down to 1. Take a +10 onto Ice Empire. Ice Empire is just it, right? Like, it's our win condition. It's the answer to the double heavies for sure. Purge a card, gain a card. What we have? We have 6 Implings. 3 Frozen Lances I don't want to go below right now, so we'll go ahead and remove a Fledgling Imp. I'll go for Reinforce here. Dark Deal. Dark Deal's fine. It's a damage spell. Yeah, Magic Power Mollusk Mages plus the... How silly. Dark Deal is not a playable card here, though. I just can't really swing it. Could try Conduit now, but I think we're okay. Alright. Fine. Dark Deal would be fine if the enemies were on the top floor more often, but they're not. And when they're up there, they're just getting killed anyway. But we'll see how it looks here. This is the worst thing to draw on turn 1. Okay. Not a big fan of seeing the shark here, but I cannot do anything about it. Really wanted to see Frostbite Shark turn 1. Offering Monument's a close second. So I want to play 2 units. I play Mollusk Mage and I play Queen's Inkling. I can put the Offering Monument up here. This is a boss worth holding my silence for. State out loud as well. Just play that and then this, and then we can freeze dead weight. Fine. Oh, what did I? Oh, the Offering Monument drew. Right. The animation just like got stuck there for a second, it felt like. I didn't think anything was happening. But I did actually play that with Offering Monument. Fledgling Imp, I guess, goes in front here. Could ping it off. It doesn't matter. Like a little bit of a delay on that. Weird. Siren Song. I can just Crystallis up here. Just keep taking the incants. This Offering Monument is here just to power out a bunch of incants for our boys. And that's all it does. It gets us through the deck that first time, and then we just chill. It doesn't really matter too much if we're maximizing value, if we're just sitting here incanting. That's my take on it at the very least. Inferno any 4, that looks bad. None of these 4s look that bad. Inferno's looking great here. It really is just all Totem Fragment though. Totem Fragment with Mollusk Mage seems good. Okay, I can end my turn. We got this combat in the bag. I think that this one should be a wrap. I've been having more and more trouble with this game lately because I feel like what's been troubling me the most in this game is I'm having trouble conceptualizing how I get to a win a lot more lately. Which shouldn't be that hard. I guess with this clan combo it's easy as well because we have a lot of easy answers like Spell Weakness in here. I don't know. I feel like that's where I've been struggling a lot lately. I've been trying to think too much about it all. Kill all my own units in the fire. Just for fun. I think I've been overthinking lately. Skip this. Skip this. We're mostly done. I think that this deck beats Patient Seraph. I could get sniped, hypothetically, but we should be fine. Let's check the trinket shop first. Armor 5, man, if this was only Railhammer. I think it's worth rolling, because if we see Railhammer, it's just insane. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I want to duplicate a good incant spell. Actually, I could just duplicate Unnamed Tome. Duplicating Unnamed Tome is good here. So here's why. As soon as I draw Unnamed Tome, this fight is basically done. With Railhammer and all of the incant armor shark going on, as soon as the Unnamed Tome is drawn, this fight is like 100% over. This fight's 100% over anyway. Yeah, super done. Let's get to work though. There it is. I will put this shark down here. I'll Hornbreak Tethys just in case. Yeah, so he gains 19 armor every spell cast, so that's pretty good. Now there's absolutely no fear, even with the melee weakness. There was a world where maybe melee weakness happens up here, but even if that happens, I am fine. Because we're just gonna gain so much armor here. It's absurd. Okay, we did it. I can never conceptualize a high roll like this when I'm thinking about how am I gonna win this run. And that's been a big problem for me lately. Oh, well, how am I gonna win this run? Ah, it's just unwinnable, dude. Not a great mindset to have, ultimately, I find. Take the Inferno out. I'm gonna switch this to Super Ultra now. I hope you'll forgive me. I tend to leave it below Super Ultra because it's easier for you to watch, I believe. However, in this circumstance where we're playing and having this many Incants trigger, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it here. All I have to do is not accidentally play Inferno on the top floor, and we are set. That's the whole game plan now. Don't accidentally play Inferno up here. And then play damage spells on heavies. Yeah. Infuse Mallet. Infuse Mallet really showing off why it's not the worst there. Because sometimes it really does do well. And it does good stuff for you, like it just did there. Take the Titan's Gratitude out. It didn't matter, mind you, but it's still cool to see, like, hey, Infuse Mallet just wiped out, like, 3 spawns from Seraph in a row. One of the best things it can do for you is just kill 3 Seraph spawns. I take some damage here. I could have not taken that damage if I had played Frozen Lance second. My bad. Careless, for sure. Done. 413 armor. Ooh, buddy. It's no armor cap Thunderdome run, but it's pretty good for this. Very nice. Okay. Wrap it up here, Seraph. You can take me out of here if you don't mind. Seraph, I like to be done here now. You never get through this wall. Good. A lot of runs lately where I've been having some rough ones lately. This run, not a rough one. Now, I don't want to draw any conclusions. However, I would like to point out that there was no melting on this run. So, is there perhaps a correlation between my runs being rough and the fact that I played 7 melting runs in a row? Perhaps. Just maybe. There could be something there. I'm not sure. Alright. Totem Fragment is maybe one of my top 5 relics, though. Totem Fragment's so good. Ice Empire, also a great spell. Here. Good run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you in the next one. Man, when am I going to start messing up the outros and then we can do a whole nother meta? Have a good one.